nose. This is the eye. The small stone is the ear. This one is the neck, the chest, the first leg. You see the
So show the paw and the first leg paw.
that one?
Yeah, yeah,
You see the first leg?
yeah.
And there is the body.
Yes.
Body. That one is the second leg. Second leg and the tail. Here is the tail. You see 1, 2, 3.
Yes.
stones.
Yes.
The back. This is the fertility of the puma.
Yes.
Puma is boy.
It's a boy puma.
Yeah. That's why the puma is very important, because the puma represents power.
Okay.
The snake is like this one. This is the head of the snake.
The head of the snake.
That stone is the eye.
Uh-huh.
See the eye?
Yes.
This is the tongue. You see the tongue?
The tongue. Oh, it's going that way. Okay.
The body, it's in the same body of the puma.
Yes.
Because there is
And then
a
the snake is continuing on all the way back here. And it goes all the way. Where does the snake end?
There is a tail finish.
Ah, here.
It's like the postcard.
Yes. All right, so let's take a look first at the puma. There's the puma. And there is the snake. Now, what's your name?
My name? Yupanqui.
Yupanqui.
You?
Steve.
Steve, nice to meet you, Steve.
Nice to meet you, Yupanqui. Here, we meet officially.
Nice to meet you.
So, he was...
Puma in the Inca's time represent power, because the puma living in the earth and living represent the. In the Inca's time, the puma was like the brother for the Incas, you know, like
Yes.
the brother. Today we see like the pet, like the animals, but in the Inca's time was like brothers. All people living in the earth. That's why the puma was very important. The snake in the Inca's time represent the intelligence, because the snake is a unique animal in the earth. Change the skin sometimes. Change the skin. What's mean that? Means intelligence. Means is the unique animal. Change the skin. It's like born again sometimes. And the third animal is a condor. But in that world we don't see more the condor, because when the Spanish come to Cusco, the Spanish destroy the 50% of this building.
So how do we know the condor was there?
We don't see. This is the leg of the condor. This longer stone. This is the one leg. This is the second leg.
Ah,
The body is in the
and the
top.
body would have gone up from there.
But we don't see more because the Spanish destroyed the part.
So how tall was this wall before it was destroyed?
Like the second floor, second doors, second.
So another 40, 50 feet then?
Yes. What's most big one? The Incas use the stones because the stone is more solid, more more solid. Or it's more hard.
It's a harder stone,
More
yes.
solid.
Yes.
Yeah, that's why the Incas choose the stones.
Yes.
And that,
And what kind of stone is this?
what the name of the stone
Yes.
is green diorite.
Green diorite.
It's some very special stone because that stone contain quartz. You know quartz?
Yes.
Mica and feldspar.
Yes.
3 minerals.
How, and these were mined, you said 2 kilometers away?
Yeah, come from the Incas go 2 kilometers to there, and they take the stones. For crack the stones, we don't know exactly how the Incas crack the stones, but we have many versions. The most exactly, maybe 400 more exactly, is the Incas use, gold, silver, bronze, and copper.
Yes.
The Incas make a mix and make one instrument. With this instrument, the Incas go 2 kilometers and they make holes in the stones. Why holes? For separate the stones. With this material, with a mix of these minerals, the Incas make one hole in the stones, like this. Can you see this? Like that holes.
Okay.
Inside of these holes, they put wood. Wood inside of these holes.
Uh-huh.
Inside of this wood, put water.
And then when it freezes?
Yeah. Expand. When it's expand, the wood, the stone is cracked. broken. After to broken, the Incas have to.
So they put a piece of wood almost the size of the hole, and they get it wet,
Yeah.
and then when it freezes, it expands,
Yeah.
and there you have it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Because it's mojado. After to crack the stone, after to crack, the Incas have to use other stone more hard of this stone. But you know, number one, I speak English, but I don't speak very good English. The Incas use.
You speak excellent.
Yeah. I don't know other words. And the Incas 1 to 10, you know diamond
Yes.
is number 10.
Hardness. Yes.
Yeah, diamond. You know
Uh-huh.
diamond?
Yes.
The crystal is number 10. It's so hard. That's why it's number 10. These stones is in the number 5. But the Incas, for polish these stones, the Incas use other stone. These stones is not to the earth. This is meteorite. You know meteorite?
Yes.
Meteorite stones.
So this stone was not from the earth.
Yeah.
It came to the earth from meteorites.
Yeah.
That's very interesting.
With meteorite stone, the Incas polish these stones. This meteorite stone is black. It's color black. It's dark. With this stone, the Incas polish and make perfect angles like this one. It's maybe two generations. How do you say generations? To make this building. Yes. This is more original. It's very important because Cusco in the Incas time have the Puma shape, and the street is the most part stone of the Puma because that street is like this one. It's like that, because this is Cusco city. This is the main square. For main square is just 2 blocks. 2 blocks. 1 block, 2 block. It's main square. We are now here. We are now in the center of the Puma. This is Cusco today, but this is Cusco in the 12th century, in the Incas time. In the Incas time, this one was a river, and this one was other river. Two rivers conform the body of the Puma.
Uh-huh.
And we are in the
Now, how
center.
could they, being on the ground, how could they know that? How could they perceive that shape?
The shape,
Yes,
what?
because you have one river forming the top of the body, one river forming the bottom of the body. You have the head, and so it's just covering hundreds and hundreds of kilometers. So how could they envision that shape?
The Puma,
Yes.
the Cusco shape,
Yes.
the Night King. The name of the Night King is Pachacutec. You know Pachacutec?
No.
Pachacutec was the Night King. You know, because we have in the Incas time we have 14 Incas together.
14.
14. But the 2 last Incas, Huáscar and Atahualpa, they go to there, to Cajamarca, to Quito, to Ecuador. With this one, you understand.
Atahualpa was the Inca
The last
king
Inca.
who was taken hostage by the
Yeah,
Spanish.
the
yeah.
Spanish. Atahualpa and Huáscar was brothers. When the Spanish come to Peru, Atahualpa and Huáscar stand there. We are now here in Cusco. This is the coast, Cajamarca. Today we can go in cart, we can go to 3 days to Cajamarca. But in the Incas time, the Incas go in 1 day, in 1 day and a half, because they go to Runin. But they don't go to like the cart. The Incas go straight. You know?
Yes.
The line is straight. That's why the Incas come. The Spanish when come to Cusco, the Spanish come to Cusco in the 1933. 1933? No, 1533.
15, yes.
33. They come to Cusco exactly to here. Here there is Peru. There is Cajamarca. After to Cajamarca, the Spanish have asking where is the capital. I don't know where is the more because when the Spanish come to Cusco, they like the only gold, only the gold.
That's all they were after.
You know where is much gold? In Cusco City, in the Incas time. That's why they to Cajamarca have gold. because when after to Pizarro, Pizarro was the, you know Pizarro?
Yes.
Yeah, when he come to Cusco, they take Atahualpa like
Yes.
like prisionero.
Yes.
And Atahualpa say, okay, my friend, I give you for you 2 rooms, full rooms, to gold, to silver.
Now that's what they demanded of
Yeah.
him, right? He
Yeah.
didn't offer that.
Yeah.
They demanded this. Yeah.
To gold, to the silvers, and I give you 1 room full, the gold. Give me one month for take, okay? Okay, the Pizarro say, okay. In 1 month, take all full room gold, and Pizarro take Atahualpa and say, okay, my friend, you wanna feel good, you can go, but first you know what is this? This is the Biblia. You know Biblia?
Yes, their Bible.
The Bible.
Yeah.
And Atahualpa say, okay, I like this one, and the first Archbishop in Cusco say, okay, now you have 5 new gods. Is you know Jesus is father, is mother, and brothers, and together is 5. But for the Inca say, no, oh my God, this is not good for me, because for me the most important for me is the sun, because if they don't have sun, no have more life in the earth. That's why the Incas have more respect for the sun.
Yes.
And the Inca don't take the Bible and cut the head of the Atahualpa.
Yes. After that, he delivered all the gold.
Yeah, after when they know, they Pizarro know where is Cusco, and they come to Cusco. But the Cusco people have worked for 6 months. 6 months, okay, it's tired, and Spanish interest to Cusco. After the 6 months, yes.
Are there any other forms on this wall?
Well, there I showed you the old wall pre-Inca, before of the Inca constructions.
Okay.
How many days more in Cusco?
This is my last night.
Today's your last night.
Yes, I'm leaving 6 a.m. tomorrow.
Yeah, you have to buy your last souvenirs.
Well, I can buy nothing because I have no room.
That wall is pre-Inca construction.
And so this wall is nowhere near as impressive.
Before,
And so why are you pointing this one out to me?
because the Incas don't destroy this wall, because it's like that. This wall is like the teacher, because the Incas learn about this wall, you know, to
Yes.
learn,
Yes.
because they culture make stones with many corners, and the Incas make. With
So they
many
would
corners.
they wouldn't find a stone to fit in an area.
Yeah.
They would shape a stone to fit in an area.
Mhm.
Isn't that a tremendous amount of work?
This is half cement, this is half mortar, but the Incas it's nothing mortar. In that wall you have the cement,
Yes.
say mortar,
Yeah.
adobe, but the Incas no. And this shape in this wall you can see the shape, the flowers. You see one stone, many stones around like the flower,
Yes.
like the. All this.
So,
It's-
okay.
When have earthquake, it's have more stability. That's why they culture make like this one. And you know that the Peru and South America many years ago was underwater. You know,
Peru was?
all South America,
Oh, many years ago.
South America, yeah.
Yes, okay.
Was underwater.
Yes.
When it have earthquake,
Yes.
South America is born new continent. That's why here you can see, come here. You have light. You have light.
I do not.
No, because there you can see the shells, fossils. How do you say fossils?
Yes, fossils is correct.
Fossils.
Uh-huh.
There
Yes.
is other fossils. With light, you can see more perfect,
Mm-hmm.
because
Yes.
that stone was underwater.
Now, the construction, even though this is a wall for education,
Yeah.
the construction is like primitive in comparison to this wall.
Yes, this is 12th century, 8th century.
Ah, so this is much earlier,
Yeah.
and this is 400 years of education.
Yes.
I see.
That one is Spanish wall. This is this is the Spanish wall.
And this is the Spanish copy.
It's no good work because they
No.
think when the work they destroy the stones because they imagine between the stones the Incas put gold, but it's not gold. Why I say that? Because with the shiny, the stones have little shinies, little points
Yeah.
with the sand, the shiny. But they destroy this wall. That's why the people of the Cusco city say form the one joke. This is the Inca wall, and this one is the incapable wall because they know only destroy.
I see. Well, you have been tremendously informative.
Hmm?
You have been educational for me.
Yeah.
You have taught me a lot, and that is wonderful.
Yes.
So, thank you so much for all your time.
Nice to meet you, friend. We are brothers.
We are brothers, like the Puma and the Inca.